Good morning, everybody. Shoom. Turn around this way. You can see me. T-storm time and temp, 7:30, 70 degrees. Supposed to be a hot, hot, hot one today. Supposed to reach 106, I believe they said. Shut up. It's going to be warm. So we're going to pack plenty of water today. Because, to be honest, I'm not sure if the first spot I'll be going to today will have a water spigot or not. So we're going to definitely take water with us today, as I do every day. We are headed to, I forget the name of the place. It's a state park. It's right on the Missouri River. And then we are going to swing by and visit Fort Randall Scott historical site. And then we're going to go up to Lake Andes. And there is a place I can camp there that is free or donation based. And I'm probably going to take 2 days there because looking around I didn't see any electric, so that means I'm going to have to charge everything by sun. So we're going to be there at least 2 days getting that all taken care of. But great place for me to walk around and show you guys different parts of it. So it won't be a wasted 2 days, that's for sure. So today I'm really enjoying this whole slow your roll down thing because now it gets me to plan back to where it should be. Going and seeing the sights, not just logging the miles. I've been stuck in this thing where I need to log miles, log miles, log miles. Well, then all you guys do is get a video like you had posted yesterday, where there was no scenes, it was just me talking. And I don't want to do that to you guys because, rock, I'm a pretty boring kind of guy to talk to sometimes. At least when I'm by myself. Anywho, we got 2 e-bike batteries fully charged in there. The Jackery's over there getting charged up the rest of the way. My anchor's over there getting charged up the rest of the way. My action camera batteries are over there getting charged. And my e-bike battery is over there getting charged. So we're going to have full charge on everything when we leave. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this little thing right here, I am so glad I bought that. So glad I bought that. I can use that whenever without having to pay gas. I don't have to buy any more canisters of gas. My coffee press for my jet boil still works. I just boil a pot of water, dump the water in the jet boil thing, make my coffee, press it out. So, very good improvement. Size of it, I wish there was something we could do a little better about that, but it fits. That's all that counts, right? All right, so we're going to be heading out of Spencer here shortly. I got to tell you, this town, I love this town. I was talking with Beth yesterday, and she was saying rodeo season is her favorite part of the year because she gets to do the rodeo. All the little towns are buzzing, and everybody seems to be in such a better mood when these kind of events are going on. And Spencer really proved that to me yesterday. Everybody was in such a good mood. Everybody was so accommodating, so helpful. I asked one lady, I told her I was just looking for a city park. And she, oh, well, right over there is a spot that you can post up at for a while. They have an awning over there. There's bathrooms. There's electrical out. Knew exactly what I was looking for and was more than happy to give me all the information. A lady at the Legion hamburger stand, I asked her about the city park. She, oh yeah, she says, down there there's a couple of pavilions at the city park. There's electrical hookups too, but they got the county fair going on, so if you don't want to be around a bunch of people, you can go over to the ball diamonds, and all the poles over there have these little boxes you can lift up, and you can plug stuff into those. So I greatly appreciate all you guys. So we're going to get this adventure started here soon today. Got another guy coming up with a smoker. I'm going to be missing the smoked meat festival of the day. But I don't have any money for that anyways. I'm not going to do that. So when I say I don't have any money for that, I mean I don't have any money extra to spend on stuff that I don't need. Alright, y'all, I am going to get out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget the merch shop is open. I'll put a link down in the description. Don't forget, if you want to help donate, because I've said it before, this is 90% funded by you guys and gals. All you people watching are just the one who's funding this. The other 10% comes from me. From me going out and finding odd jobs. And I've been fortunate enough to say I haven't had to go out and find very many odd jobs. I have picked up odd jobs and it takes the weight off. So I greatly appreciate everybody. And if you want to help donate, my Cash App and Venmo are down below also. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get on this adventure, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm not using the mic to demonstrate the reason why I say it's time to go. Alright, y'all. It is 20 after 8, and as you could hear from that last clip, it was time to leave. So I'm going to put a little destination into the Google Maps and see where it takes us. Oh, y'all, I am not even a mile outside of Spencer, and God has shown me a beautiful place to take a break. I tell you what, there's barbed wire fences going down there, and then another one up on the other side. So there's no way on this side to get down to that creek. Sorry about the sun, y'all. There's no way on this side to get down to the creek. Fence on that side, fence on both sides, so I can't even. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so there's fence on both sides, so I can't even get down there if it was later in the day to cool off. But yeah, like I said, less than a mile outside of town, and I get this beautiful spot to take a screenery break. So let's get our morning bake session on and get through there. That's odd. I wonder if the camera will pick it up. So this going across, these two white strands, I believe are probably electric. But there's you see the dark trail that just goes right through that fence. Maybe it's not electric, but I'm seeing deer tracks all over, and they go on both sides. But man, if I could get down there, the water ain't nothing but maybe a foot deep, but that's perfect to just get down there and lay in that cool water on a hot day. That would be amazing. All right, I'm gonna take my break and move on to the state park down the road. It's a 15 mile ride for that first one. And then I get another 10 to 12 miles to Fort Scott historical site. And then another 10 to 12 miles to the Lake Andes camp area I'm going to be staying at tonight. Alright everybody, T-Storm time and temp. It is 9:10 a.m. It is already 78 degrees. It's a warm one. I just spent at least the last 2 miles all uphill. But I'll tell you what, this view I guarantee you the camera's not going to do it justice in editing. Note to self, zoom in. But if it wasn't for the water tower hill, I would have a panoramic 360 up here. This is amazing. I am absolutely loving this. I'd love to live in that little farmhouse right there. Have that's a big feedlot there, so it's a business basically. It's a nice farm. I'd love to have that farmhouse, that view. Oh, that'd be so amazing. Don't take it for granted. If you guys got any view, enjoy it, because I'll guarantee you somebody else is. All right, y'all, got 3 miles down this road to go. Little GPS just popped in my ear hole, telling me to turn in 3 miles. Got, looks like 8 miles altogether to go to get to this first spot, so let's get going. Which way am I facing? There's that bright light. All right, T-storm time, 9:25. South Dakota, where you at? Ah, you're right there, baby. Made it South Dakota. That's state number 6. Checked off that list out of 48. We're gonna get her done. It's gonna take a minute. We're gonna have a few breaks in between, but y'all stick with me. We will see all 48 states on an e-bike together. Greatly appreciate y'all. Let's get into South Dakota, shall we? Oh, Yate Trail. Ride may be impassable, road may be impassable, 1.5 miles ahead. Oh, hey. All right, y'all. It is only 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna be honest, we may be done with riding this bike for the day. Let me tell you about what I'm going through right now. I am going through some beautiful excitement. Yeah, we're probably gonna stay the night here. Let's get down closer to the water. Oh, beautiful. Turn the mic on, but this has got me a little concerned. The road really dead ends here, kinda. I mean, you can see it's a pretty bad washout. And then there's a warning private property sign in orange ahead above. It says no trespassing, no hunting. And then below it, it says, I'd turn back if I were you. I thought this was open. I'm following my directions. Joe Day Bay Recreation Area. Huh. It's really got me concerned. I don't want to. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not taking a chance. We're going to have to turn around. Son of a bitch. Alright, so that was Joe Day recreational area. The way that sign was set up is misleading to make you think that it's private property and that something's going to happen to you. As I came out, I was remembering the reviews I heard that the road's impossible. The only way you can get, or impassable, the only way you can get down there is with a lifted 4x4. So I'm thinking the guy can play it off with, oh no, I wasn't threatening anybody. That's telling you the road's bad. I'd turn around if I were you. So I'm not even going to mess around with that. I don't play around with stupid people. So we're going to head 7.1 miles out further to another recreational area, and it's right by Fort Randall. So I'll see if I can get both of them in today, but I may not. I may just do the Fort Randall tomorrow on my way to Lake Andes. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Let's do a T-storm time and temp check, because it is getting warm. Can't tell what the sniffles I got going on though. Wow. Wow. 87 feels like 96. Continue on US 18 for 2 miles. And the temp is, it's only 10:30 and it already feels like 96 degrees. So I had to pull over to change the battery, got myself a drink. I started to look. It's not hanging there. It's not hanging there. But both these clips are gone, or on. So apparently, my gallon jug of water, the handle broke on it somewhere. So now I have no extra water with me. That's not a good thing. I'm going to have to find somewhere to get another gallon of water. And I don't think there's anything nearby. Oh, I may end up having to stop at a farm and begging them. Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna change this battery, taking the dead battery out, putting it on the charger, the Jackery. I'm also gonna plug the solar panel into the Jackery unit so I can keep replenishing some of the battery draw. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I will holler at y'all later. All right, y'all. It is now 10:50 a.m. Still hot as balls. I don't think that's gonna change at all today. Oh no. So I'm almost to this next area already. But I crossed the side and it said Scenic Overlooks. So be really nice if these cameras showed you better. Full screen this. I highly suggest if you want to see the best view, watch it on your TV. That old big screen you got sitting there in your living room. You know the one. The one that you watching bank beaters outdoors on anyways. All right, y'all. I am loving this. Absolutely loving this. Thank you, God, for letting me see a site like this. And thank you for letting me be able to share it with everybody. I'll tell you what. Y'all see this little cove down here? Tell me that doesn't look like the perfect swimming hole. We will be going swimming. We're gonna go swimming with the fishies. Don't breathe that into life. Anyhow, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna enjoy me a nice little screenery break right here. Man, this is beautiful. This is why I do this. This is why I do this. God put this out there for us to enjoy. So y'all, get out there and enjoy it. You only got one life, man. Live it up, live it up. I'll be back. All right, guys. It is 11:15. I made it to Fort Randall Dam recreational area. I am currently sitting at the beach. Excuse me. Loving this. There was a pay station up front. It's all automatic. So I skip paying because I'm probably not going to stay here. If I decide to stay here, we'll go up and run it through. But you got the beach area here. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but directly over here is a camping area. There are some people camped over here with a pit toilet. I had asked somebody if there was a faucet around here to get drinking water out of. Well, there's one right there by the pit toilet. I was like, ooh. I said, is it drinkable? She's like, ooh, I wouldn't advise that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't trust water. It's that close to a pit toilet. So she gave me 2 bottles of lukewarm water. She's like, they're probably warm. I'm like, that's how I drink it anyways. I don't like drinking cold water on hot days. But we're gonna ride around the camp area, see what it looks like. And I think when we come back this way to get out, I think we're gonna stop in here and take a little dip. Let's get on the road. All right, this is a little cut off to one of the camping areas. I have no idea what it costs to camp out here or anything. The only reason I don't know is because I wasn't planning on camping out here. I thought maybe if I could get away with it, but being that this is a state park, DNR, I'm not gonna try it. Walk way down to the water there. Bunch of people out camping. Pretty cool though. Camp poles got QR codes for each one to sign yourself in, I'm assuming. Boat out there, people swimming off of it. So if I'm going by the numbers on the poles, it looks like you got about 25 to 30. Boy, what happened to that tent? That's it for the camping spots here. I know there's a boat ramp somewhere because I've been seeing a lot of boats coming in and out. So let's go down to the boat ramp area. See what that's all about. Man, the views out here are just spectacular. Bet you the wildlife out here is great too. I should just keep the damn camera on, because as soon as I turn it off, another view comes up. Oh. What do we got here? This looks like the boat launch, and I'm gonna guess this is probably the end of the road too. Get it. I forgot my brakes are no good. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. This is that cove that I pointed out up on the top of the hill. I said that cove would be a great swimming spot there. It's where this is. All right, cool. Well, hello everybody. Time is it? 11:56. I was gonna head out. I remembered I don't have a video uploaded for tonight, so I gotta do yesterday's video and get it uploaded before I head out. And then I gotta figure out where I'm going next. As soon as I figure all that out, I'll let you guys know. Alright, y'all. It's kind of cool off. No making fun of me and my fatness. You got me? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I'm not wearing my mic, obviously. But we're going in for a minute, baby. Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight, boy. Holy cow. Unreal. Tell you what, the kid over there, I asked if the water was cold. He said, yeah. Or he said, no, it's warm. And I'm like, that water is cold. Check out this rock, y'all. Be cool to drill a hole right in there, make a pendant out of it, or just keep it back in the lake. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get back on the bike. Do this a second time because the mic was sitting on the table. Don't know how much of that you guys heard. So it is 11:57. I had to go in there. That water is so fucking nice. Cooled me right off, but now I'm just I was gonna wait for my clothes to dry before I headed out so I don't get roasted. And then I thought about it. I was like, oh crap, I need to put a video out for tonight. So I'm gonna sit here and edit a video real quick, slam it up, and then we'll get going to the next destination. I'm not sure where that is right now. I believe it's Lake Andes. It's right in that area, which should be about another 15 miles. Gas station on the way. I'll get water there. But let me knock this video out real quick, guys. So it is 20 to 2. I've got the video edited. I'm having a hard time getting my phone connected. And the bad thing is I don't know if you can see behind me over here, that truck parked behind these cars. That's DNR checking for passes. They just nailed a big group, so I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Well, here's I'm on the Yankton Sioux Reservation. Here we go. I don't expect anything. I've noticed that everywhere you go, if you treat people with respect, you won't have an issue. If I come in here and disrespect them and disrespect their land, I wouldn't blame them for giving me an issue. All right, guys, it is 2 o'clock. T-storm time and temp. 2 o'clock, is that what I said? Yeah, 2 o'clock. Oh my goodness. 101 degrees. Feels like 109. Good news. That Gus has got a gallon of water. Thank you to the clerk in there too. He got a tattoo on his forehead right here. That's one you don't judge a book by its cover. I asked him how much he'd charge for putting ice in this, and he said it was like 56 cents altogether for ice and water. I'm like, all right, no problem, I'll do that. And he looks down at the counter and there's 75 cents sitting there. He goes, I don't know whose this is, but I'll attribute it to you. I'm like, cool, thanks man, I appreciate that. He says, yeah, blessings. I was like, yes sir, definitely. All right, let's see how many miles I got to go. And this is just to get to the spot where I think it's a free campground, but I don't know. I've got 6.5 miles. So I'm gonna hit this water hard and get back on the road. I don't know if you guys can see the cross on the hill. I have to wonder, are these burial mounds? I mean, they could be. This is an Indian reservation, Yankton Sioux tribe. And they got another one over here, a silhouette of a horseback rider and the American flag. Love it. I don't care how hot it is, this is amazing. There's the sign. Can you read it? Lake Andes, South Dakota, incorporated, 1995. Ooh, it's hot as balls. I need a drink, and I'm gonna find a shady place to sit because there has not been 1 second of shade since I got here. Wow, this place is like a ghost town. There is nobody out. Oh, there's one. Ah, check this out. Look at this beautiful mirror. You have arrived. That was nice. Alright guys, I gotta go find a shady spot to sit down. I am toasted. I'll tell you right now guys, I'm not liking chasing the sun for this lighting crap right now today. No, I'm not. It is 2:15. Real temperature, T-storm. T-storm, T-storm. Real temperature, 103. Feels like 115. You know what I wouldn't do for a T-storm right now? I ain't gonna lie, holy mackerel, it is hot as balls out here, y'all. So I was mistaken somehow. It was showing me that the Savatos campground, or whatever it's called, was in the same place the campground is in Lake Andes. And that's why I was confused that directions were taking me to the same place yesterday for some reason. When I looked it up now, I'm 3 miles from that campground that is supposed to be free or donation based for primitive camping. I called, got a voicemail. I'm hoping they're gonna call me back first. So what I'm gonna do, I still have to figure out how to get the damn video out of my computer onto my phone. I could put it in the SD reader, I suppose. I may end up having to do that. Transfer it from the computer to the SD card, and then the SD card to my phone. I think that's probably gonna have to be the way I can do it. I've got the description and everything put on a notepad. I've got the thumbnail already created. All I need is to get this video done, but you guys will have a video at 7, trust me. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go find that ball field. All right, so there's no shelters in this baseball park, football park, or city park. There's a transit, but I'm not sitting in a greenhouse. I'm gonna drive the 3 miles out to that campground now. Hope for the best, hope for the best. Alright everybody, update. It is going on 5 o'clock. About 7 o'clock we're supposed to start getting storms. So I just went ahead and did an update video on why I wouldn't be doing a video tonight on YouTube, and posted that on YouTube just so I'd have a video up for today. You guys are going to watch it and whew, you can tell I'm bad. I'm not doing good at all. Heat exhaustion. I'm fine when I'm sitting, and I'm fine when I'm walking. When I get up from sitting or get up from squatting, I almost pass out every time. So I need to get on the road because this camp spot is not free. There's no tent camping here at all. The owners live right over here, so that's not doable. There is a limited access road about 1.5 miles up. Limited maintenance road about 1.5 miles up. It's just a 2-track. Trees on both sides. I'm going to go find me a place to stealth camp there. I'm going to go there now so I can get everything set up and be ready to jump in the tent when it starts raining. I'll talk to you guys when I get there. Apparently I forgot to hit record again. I did the whole thing. I reached up and hit stop, and I hear click, the shutter. I was like, oh, it was on photo. Son of a gun. Anyways, let me show you guys the setup. Oh, all right, first of all, let me talk about the trip out here, how I got out here. Doesn't this look lovely behind me? Yeah, that's a severe thunderstorm headed this way. Was in winter when I left that other campground, and it was on its way here. Winter's not that far as fast as it's moving too. But anyways, so I left there and decided, I seen a couple boats go down this dirt road. I'm like, that's gotta be a boat ramp. Let me go back there. So I go back there, and it's a long dirt road. There's a couple spots where it's off-road vehicle worthy. Big mud holes and laydowns and shit. But went through there, was going to find a place, and then DNR run up on me. Well, actually, I chased DNR down. She passed me up as I was going the other way, and I turned around, because I was going to ask her, hey, do you think I can get away with it with this weather? Do you think you guys might look the other way? And I chased her down probably a mile before she finally saw me in her mirror. Hey, yeah, it was a no-go. She was cool as hell. And then I said, to hell with it, I'm coming back to Lake Andes and see if I can camp at this 4-H grounds. So I got here, and I believe it's better to ask for permission than ask for forgiveness while they're putting handcuffs on you. So I went to the Yankton Tribal Police Office here and asked them, and she gave me she gave me the number to the county sheriff's office. I guess they're more in charge of this. I'm not sure how all the political crap runs. It doesn't make, I don't know. I'm confused on this whole Indian reservation thing up here. It's totally different than the Rosebud was, it seems. Unless the county sheriff's office is also Yankton, I don't know. But anyways, I talked to, I'm assuming, the dispatch there, and he said, yeah, no problem. I'll go ahead and let my 2 deputies know. Well, one of them already rolled by me. Anyway, show you how I got the tent set up. I didn't put the regular rain fly on. The reason being, it's hot as balls, and I want as much open air as I can get. See that gold pool? Excuse me. That's where the rain fly sits. So I'm cocooned in there, and it's way too hot to be in a cocoon right now. So I took my hammock tarp, pegged it out on the corners here, tied up against it, ran it over. Hang on a second. Ran it over and bungee strapped it down real tight. I'm hoping the bungee straps will, I don't know, pull it back down, not stretch the bank line that I would have been using. Plus, I didn't know where the bank line was. I found it in my camera bag. Who keeps bank line in their camera bag? I don't know. Apparently me. Anywho, so it's all set up. I mean, the tarp comes all the way up to the seat. So everything is underneath my tarp there. So I don't have to worry about any of that getting wet. I'll latch my pannier bags so nothing gets in those. I could probably leave that cart wide open, but I'll be able to cook underneath that once it starts raining. I know I need to eat. I'm seriously, the heat exhaustion today is outrageous. I have not felt this drained, and I have not had this hard of a time bringing my body temperature back down since I had heat stroke in Alabama working hanging drywall. That's the last time I remember feeling this bad from the heat. And it's been bad today. No, I'm not gonna edit it out, that moaning and groaning you heard me doing just before I came over here and I got quiet. I was trying like hell not to pass out. It's not because I'm not drinking enough water. I've already drank 1.5 gallons of water. So I'm definitely drinking water. It's just heat sucked it right out of me. So I'll be better in the morning. I'll be better once this rain comes, because I'm going to tell you right now, when this rain comes, this shirt's coming off. I'll get butt wild naked out here and cool off. No, I am going to sit out in this rain though for a little bit and try to get my body temperature to drop. Hopefully it's a cold rain. But I will bring you guys back when I'm ready to eat. I may set the camera up so you guys can watch me sit out in the rain. Who knows? If you guys hear me complain, believe me, I may be complaining about something for a minute, but in the back of my head, I'm just sitting here going, I love this shit. Every bit of it, I love it. I love the suck, and I love the good times. So don't ever think that I'm frustrated and angry and I just want to throw it all away because burn it all down. Because that is not me anymore. Nope. Anyways, Beth's in Oglala tonight doing rodeo. Wish her well. By the time you guys see this, it'll be over. By the time you guys see this, her Sunday rodeo will be over. So hopefully she does good. I know she will. She always does. She's got good times. Just some people get better times. It's all part of the game. Anywho, I will talk at you guys when something exciting happens, like a tornado. No, just kidding. All right, what's going on, everybody? T-storm time and temp, 9:10, 85 cool degrees. Whew, today was horrible. And this is my come clean moment, I guess you could say. So the video that I posted, by the time you see this, it'll be 2 days ago, which would have been Saturday night during that heat. That video, I almost passed out twice during it. And there was one time where I did go out, but it was for a split second, but everything went black. And I know why it was. It was the heat. That's all it was. Because I was drinking water. I slammed water all day long. So I wasn't dehydrated. I did go skimpy on the breakfast this morning. I only had a couple fig bars from Casey's. They were high protein fig bars, though. And then when I got back here to set up camp, I was talking to my sister, and my sister's like, you need to eat, you need to eat. I'm like, I can't. I'm not hungry. I don't feel good. I'm not hungry. I don't want to cook food and not eat it and waste it. Well, I ended up eating 2 ramen soups. It's not the best thing for you, but there's a lot of sodium in them ramens, and with all that sweating I was doing, that's gotta help something, right? Wishful thinking, I don't know. So we had thunderstorm roll through, and that was crazy half hour or so. My tarp yanked the stakes out a couple times. I finally ended up bungee strapping the shit out of them. I mean, there's another one down there holding this corner down. Did the same thing on the, no, I didn't do the same thing on the other side. The other side was extremely tight. It was this side where the wind was going in that tarp would raise up on you. And that caused more pressure on the back, which is why the stakes pulled. But they haven't pulled. Looks like all the weather is gone. I am extremely exhausted. I'm kind of trying to wait to go to sleep because, like I said, Beth is in Oglala in the rodeo tonight, and I want to know how she did. And it's not like I can turn on the news and check it out. You have to belong to the right Facebook page that is holding the event and then wait for them to turn them in. And usually I don't think they turn them in till the times are done. My understanding of it is if you've got a 3-day rodeo, well, the winner's not decided until the 3rd day. So that's my understanding. I don't know nothing about rodeos, so I've tried to pick up on some of the stuff. Like I kept on telling me, she said, oh, I'm running slack. I'm like, tighten up. That was the first thing I thought of when she said she was running slack. Well, tighten up then. Slack is when they have a rodeo, they have X amount of contestants we're going to have. Well, when you have more than that apply, that's your slack. Those people, and from what I understand, unless you're in the money, unless your time is beating everybody else that's not slack, then you only can get money for that day's event, the time on that. I don't know. I'm still learning it all. It's going to take me a while to figure it all out, but I'll get it all figured out. Anyways, enough about that. You guys aren't here for horses. That's me. So being sick like that from the heat, they're like, what do you do? I mean, I had to leave Spencer, and this is where I was going. I couldn't stay back at Fort Randall because that was a paid spot, and I didn't have the money to pay for the spot. And had I done that, had I had the money to go ahead and get that camp spot and talked myself into it, because I'm horrible about wanting to stay at campgrounds. I don't want to pay that much money to do this. But had I stayed there, I would not have been as bad as I was. Had I stayed there, I'd have probably swam most of the day, and that would have kept my body temperature really low because that water was cool. Now, so it was from being in the sun all day. And I'm going to tell you right now, out here, there's no shade trees on the road. I did not get a lick of shade at all. I don't think I've gotten a lick of shade since O'Neill. I believe that's an accurate statement. While riding the bike, I don't believe I've gotten a lick of shade at all. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is, because I can't charge the batteries here, the outlet's off over there. They don't have power on in the building apparently. This, I can't get into that. There's no way. But there wouldn't be an outlet inside that box anyways, I don't think. There might be, but I'm not going to do that. Tomorrow I'm going to Pickstown, I think. It's only like 9 miles away. And it's supposed to be another scorcher day tomorrow. Well, I've got one completely dead battery, a partially charged battery in the trailer, and a partially charged battery in the bike. So I'm going to Pickstown tomorrow, and there's a park there. There's supposed to be an electrical outlet in that park. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit there in that park all day in the shade and just let batteries charge. So tomorrow's going to be a dead day. Hopefully I can just camp in that park. All right, so one thing I didn't notice when I set this tent up, if you've noticed, is great lighting. That would be because there's a freaking light pole right above my tent. Believe me, that's not going to hinder me. I mean, if you look in there, it's pretty dark in there, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and end this video today, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Wait a minute, I got to do one more thing. Hopefully he's sticking around long enough to see. So Scott, I'm going to call him Scott. Probably because that's his name. That's about all the name I'm going to give. Oh, I did not know that's where you were at, Scott. That's cool. Did we happen to meet while I was there yesterday? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Scott had messaged me and asked me, and this is after I got all this set up, and I knew the rain was coming. He's like, hey, you want to go cool down in the motel? I'll put you up. Oh, no, man, no. I can't do that. I got everything packed up. I mean, I got everything set up. I'll handle this. This is fine. I'm good with this. But the fact that he was willing to put me up in a hotel. I greatly appreciate that, Scott. Good thing is I'm an honest person, because I could have said, yeah, sure, go ahead and put me up. Venmo me the money, and you'd Venmo me the money, and I never go in the hotel. So that's not the type of person I am. I will be straightforward and tell you. If I don't need it, I don't need it. So I do greatly appreciate that offer, brother. And I hope I did meet you. I met a couple people while I was there, but I don't know if you were one of them. But if you were, it was nice meeting you. If you weren't, why didn't you come say hi? No. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I am going to sleep. I am so tired. And look at this guy riding down the road with no lights on at all. Yay, Tukes. It's dark out, too. But I'm going to get off of here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Keep on keeping on. Let's see. Can we see everybody?
Is it recording? Or is it like a video?
It's recording.
Picture?
Hey, everybody.
Just say hi.
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 Met these folks out here. 1 o'clock in the morning, they come over here and wake me up. Who's this crazy guy?
I was like, who is this? Like,
I told her I don't blame her for waking me up and wanting to know what's going on. This is their neighborhood, not mine. So I do appreciate you guys coming over. You guys want to say hi?
Hi.
He said, I don't want to say nothing. Just leave me alone.
His name is Zareth. His name is Deshaun, and I'm Beverly.
Beverly?
Yeah.
Nice to meet y'all.
Say hi. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Sorry about the inconvenience.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk at you guys later.